Welcome back to the show. We are looking at the incredible Fox World Cup set in Qatar. All the action. 4 days away, and on Monday, the USA plays their first game against Wales. 1 p.m. Eastern on Fox. I can't wait for this one. Let's go, Pulisic.
I can't wait. I have made so many World Cup bets already. I was making them during the show yesterday.
Joking.
Not joking.
I was like, get focused.
Oh, I'm focused, baby. Oh, I'm focused.
Hey, welcome to the No Bull Zone, sponsored by Credible. You get great rates. You don't have to deal with any of the bull. None of it. Bills lost 2 in a row, but no big deal, according to Josh Allen. Sitting adjacent to the Ultimate Warrior, Allen joined Kyle Brandt's basement and explained.
I think right now let's go about our business. We don't have to make this a bigger deal than what it is. We want to win every single game. When we step out on the field, I think it's our goal. I think it's everybody's goal to win that game, find a way to do it. And obviously we're not, we haven't done that in the last couple of weeks. And again, it comes down to decision-making. It comes down to a whole different variety of things, but we can be better at them. It's not like we're a bad team. We've been hurting ourselves a lot. And if we can, make smarter decisions, if we can play situational football and complementary football, that's all we got to do.
Yes. Josh should loan one of the chairs from his basement to Kyle for his basement. That way he doesn't have to stand. But go ahead. Sorry.
Was this a big deal?
Well, listen, I'm glad the goalposts have moved to now we're not a bad team. Agreed, Buffalo. You're not a bad team.
Thank you for that.
It's not like we're a bad team. And you know what? That's a good goal to have. Mm-hmm. Don't be a bad team. Unfortunately, the standard for the Bills this year, oddly, for a team that's never done anything, was Super Bowl or bust. And we have no reason to believe that is even theoretically attainable. So they've blown back-to-back 10-point leads. They're in the stretch of 3 straight games where they haven't scored a single touchdown in the second half. And I would ask this question, and it's a bit of a rhetorical one, but Brew, you can respond at some point. What are they great at right now? What are the Buffalo Bills great at right now? Because I can tell you what the Chiefs are great at. I can tell you what the Niners are great at. I can tell you what the Dolphins are great at. I can tell you what the Ravens are great at. There's a lot of teams I can at least say they're not perfect, but they're great at this. Buffalo, I think the answer would be, throwing the football. To who? You're great at throwing it to your guys and the other team. You're actually near the top of the league in both of those things. And so my question, Brew, would be this. If a banged-up defense, a banged-up, ineffective Josh Allen, and currently being 6th in the conference and 3rd in their own division is not enough to concern you, what would concern you?
What would concern me is if we were later in the season, if the playoffs were coming around the bend, and they were still struggling.
So nothing right now could concern.
Because you got a lot of games to fix.
Yes. Okay. This doesn't concern Nick. They've lost 2 straight. Mm-hmm. Okay, the sky is not falling. The last 4 Super Bowl winners, guess what? Lost at least 2 straight.
But
last year, the Rams lost 3 straight.
But like that,
it doesn't matter. Look, the Chiefs, when they won it 3 years ago, they had a 2-game losing streak. 6 of the last 10 Super Bowl champs have all had 2-game losing streaks.
It's all about the way you playing and the way you lose.
And they're not playing great right now. I get it. But you go through this. In fact, I think what Josh Allen's going through is very similar to the best quarterback in the league, Patrick Mahomes. All right, and see, this will disarm Nick.
Medicine.
Weeks 3 through 13 a year ago. Look at that completion percentage. Poor by today's standards. All those stats are poor by today's standards. That was Patrick Mahomes. All right? So you're going to tell me that Josh Allen having a couple of bad weeks, we're done with it? You know what they do great? They got a great quarterback.
What I'm going to tell you.
They've got a great, I know he's had his bad moments lately, but he is a great quarterback.
But I'll tell you just quickly, and then I'll go to you, James. And obviously, what ended that stretch? What turned it around? The pass heard around the world. Don't forget about it. Oh, look at the numbers since then. I told you about it when it happened.
No.
But that was a Mahomes full screen, not a Chiefs. But just quickly, everyone keeps demanding that I give Josh Allen the same benefit of the doubt that Patrick Mahomes has earned by having the greatest start to a career ever, and I refuse to do it. And so if you would like to say Josh Allen deserves the same dispensation that a guy who in Sports Illustrated I read Chris Broussard called the most talented quarterback to ever play, then that's fine.
They didn't say
but
you.
I won't give him the same benefit of the doubt. If Allen had already won a league MVP and a Super Bowl and been to another one and then went into a slump, maybe I wouldn't be concerned. But he's done none of those things, so I'm a little concerned.
James, can I add this quickly?
Go ahead, get it in, yeah.
Because you ripped the defense too. Tre'Davious White will be back.
Yeah.
All right, Jordan Poyer, who missed the last 2 games that they lost, will be back maybe this week. So
Micah Hyde will not.
So there.
Yeah, Micah Hyde ain't coming back, but you will get 2 stars back on that defense. But I'm concerned big time.
Wow.
And the reason why I'm concerned is because, number one, when I watched that video, it's no urgency, right? And this is what the Buffalo Bills need to understand. The Buffalo Bills is in a tough spot, right? Because like Nick said, they really haven't done nothing or earned that respect to be like the top dog and Super Bowl favorites and all that. But they have that's the tag on them right now. So with that tag, when we won the Super Bowl in 2010, you are the hunted. You are getting everybody's best shot, whether you like it or not. We used to turn on the film, about to play the Bears, the Titans, whatever, like, we going to beat them by 35. Then you get on the field and you're like, who are these guys? They playing harder than they ever played before. They game planning us crazy. Like, you are the hunted. And I don't think they understand that. He's downplaying this like, it's not going to be all right. This is 3 bad games by you. Right?
In a row.
Basically 5 turnovers in the red zone because the 21-yard line is the red zone. That's basically 5 turnovers in the red zone. You careless with the ball, not scoring in the second half. You are supposed to be a Super Bowl contender. You are supposed to be able to win close games. That is not being done. Not this year, not last year. That is concerning.
Yeah.
And your schedule is not getting easier. You have to play everybody in your division again. This is concerning because I don't see or feel the sense of urgency out of Buffalo like we have.
I got more bullets.
Well done, James.
Okay. Well, see, here's the
I got
problem.
more bullets
I think
in the
I'm with
chamber.
you, unfortunately.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Well, here's
I
the
don't need
thing.
my bullets.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, save some bullets.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll save
So,
it for that.
my youngest son,
Yeah.
afraid of the dark, afraid to go in the basement with the lights out and can't get down there because he can't turn the lights on in the basement. And I give him every reason that he shouldn't be afraid, just like you give every reason I shouldn't be afraid of Josh Allen. But you know what he says to me? I understand. There's no monsters. There's no this. But, man, I'm still afraid. We got to go up to Buffalo. Can I show the schedule? The mighty Patriots, America's team.
Division game.
It got to go up to Buffalo. Then we host Buffalo. I'm still scared.
Yeah, of course you should be.
I know, but I want to be like you. Be like, yeah, man, I'm not scared of them. Bring it on.
That's the wrong analogy.
Arrowhead invitation.
No, that's
right
the exact
analogy.
I'm scared.
I'm going to tell.
No, I don't want to. I'm hurt. My
I'm
feelings
going
are
to tell a different quick story. True story. I won't say the guy's last name, but when I was growing up, a guy across the street from me named John, kind of a live wire in the neighborhood we lived in, but every Halloween, 4th of July, had on Halloween, he had unbelievable displays as well. 4th of July, the greatest fireworks shows. And it was unbelievable to watch. And true story, hand to God, one year, one of them things tipped over and blew up the neighbor's house.
Blew up?
Well, it blew up the first floor of it. It was a big explosion. It was a big deal. So my point is this. He absolutely was a guy that it was unbelievable to watch, and it was something that you had reason to marvel at and also fear that it could go incredibly sideways. The Bills keep showing you that's who they are. Their highs, oh my God, they beat the defending number 1 seed 41-7. And their lows, oh my God, Zach Wilson just outplayed Josh Allen. That you don't know if they're going to explode in a good way or explode in a way where the cops are called. That's who they've been. So you should be afraid of them, but they should be afraid of themselves as well.
But this is scary, too. And it's scary for Josh Allen, right? Coming off this stretch, throwing back-to-back 2 games, interceptions, and all that. And it's scary because we all see fighters get knocked out. And then their next fight, they ain't throwing no punches.
Right.
So is this going to change the way Josh Allen is going to play?
No.
You saying that, But if you've been throwing picks down there, basically 5 interceptions, are you going to keep pulling that trigger?
that.
And now
He
you
would.
are settling for field goals down there, trying to beat Patrick Mahomes.
I got to unleash the bullets.
You can bring numbers, but I'm just saying.
On a break.
You lucky, Nick. You're lucky.
They're lucky.
You're lucky.
Between the
I'll
fireworks
get him into
and
the
his
tears.
bullets, man.
I'll get him into the tears. That side of the table was hogging the segment.
No, you talked for
They
7 minutes.
hogged this segment. No, I
You came back with the Davis White thing.
probably got 40 seconds.
Pacifico is brewed for those who follow their own path. That's living life anchors up.
What's that all about?
Gotta spice it up.
Get all your faves like a McChicken for just a few bucks. Only on the McDonald's $1, $2, $3